Hello and welcome to Thought for March the 9th. Our readings are Leviticus chapter 16, Psalm 119 and 2 Corinthians chapters 12 and 13. And our thought is, with my whole heart. Today we started reading Psalm 119, the longest chapter in the Bible. The phrase whole arrested our attention. It is in verse 2, verse 10 and verse 34 in today's portion. The point comes across most powerfully that the real way to approach God is to do it with all our being, with total commitment of mind. Verse 2 says, "Blessed are those who keep his testimonies, who seek him with their whole heart, who also do no wrong, but walk in his ways." If the psalmist is David, which many presume it is, we note how he then exclaims, "Oh, that my ways may be steadfast in keeping your statutes." Verse 5. The question and answer given in verses 9 to 11 are ones we should memorise, and we are sure they apply to young women as much as to young men. The question is, how can a young man keep his way pure? And the answer, by guarding it according to your word. With my whole heart I seek you. Let me not wander from your commandments. I have stored up your word in my heart, that I might not sin against you. David experienced times of depression. The psalmist writes, "My soul melts away for sorrow. Strengthen me according to thy word." Verse 28. So God's word, as well as inspiring our mind to keep out or to get rid of impurities, is a source of strength when we are depressed. He declares, "I cling to your testimonies, O Lord. I will run in the way of your commandments when you enlarge my heart." Verse 31 and 32. Our hearts and minds need enlarging for them to contain all the precepts, knowledge and wisdom we gain over time from God's word. This process pushes out all unwholesome thoughts. "Give me understanding that I may keep your law and observe it with my whole heart," he says in verse 34. The word law is all-embracing. It's not just a set of rules to be kept and added to, as those opposed to Jesus practiced. Finally, glancing ahead to verse 57, the psalmist declares, "The Lord is my portion. I promise to keep your words. I entreat your favour with all my heart. Be gracious to me according to your promise. When I think on my ways, I turn my feet to your testimonies. I hasten and do not delay." We must follow his example with our whole heart. Well, thank you once again for joining us for Thought for the Day, where together we can open up the pages of God's Word, knowing that word as Psalm 119 quotes later on. "Thy word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path."